Welcome to another edition of the Larry's Pop Pod. I'm Chris Larry, and I'm flying solo today as I introduce the newest segment from our Radio 321 Presents the Pop Pod. Radio 321 is an after-school program that we were doing in the winter and now in the spring. This is our second group of elementary school podcasters, and this is the first of their 2 episodes that will be dropping in the next couple weeks. This one looks at 2 topics. One, it looks at board games. We review board games, we live test them, we kind of get their quick reactions right there on the game testing scene. And they also created their own 20-second stories that they're going to share with you. So we'll be right back after this commercial message.
Brooklyn bandanas, get out and get one today. Brooklyn bandanas, no time to waste, hooray. Wipe your tears if you're feeling blue. Avoid a redneck and attract one too. You can hail a cab, wave it in the air, put it in your back pocket, shake it derriere. You can wrap it, wear it, dab it, tie it, hold it, knot it, wave it, buy it. Brooklyn bandanas, get out and get one today.
Go to www.brooklynbandanas.com to get yours today.
All right, we're here with Radio 321 playing 5-Minute Dungeon. Who wants to give me a quick explanation of how you play this?
It's just, we have a bunch of different cards and a bunch of different characters, and we're trying to work together to defeat different bosses.
Awesome.
I have the power to defeat an obstacle.
All right, you wait for an obstacle on that one. Are we at a standstill here?
Yeah, kind of.
No.
If that was going to happen, I would just use my special power.
Well, do it. Because remember, when we play the real game, you're going against time. 5-Minute Dungeon is a fast and furious game. As we heard from Bubs, you play fast, you play together. Right now, we're not doing the timing as we just learn how to game.
I don't have a runner. I could what's the special attack?
I'm out of cards. This is my lost hand.
And just 5 minutes later.
Tirza, is there anything like specific things you liked or didn't like?
I'm liking that you have all these powers and you're defeating all these monsters and these obstacles, which is pretty fun.
I think it's really hard because it's like there's not much time, and
Yeah, it's hard with the time, right? All right, so let's turn the timer back on. You have to get through all those monsters and defeat the boss. Can you do it? All right, so.
I feel sort of like, I've played this game, and I feel sort of like this game is challenging, but at the same time fun and easy. Because, like, finding the cards and playing them, easy. Time stresses you out. Hard.
What game are you all playing?
Exploding Kittens.
All right, and Grover, how do you play Exploding Kittens?
You draw cards, and if you draw an exploding kitten and you don't have a diffuse, you die. If you do have a diffuse, you discard the diffuse and the exploding kitten.
Just quick impressions. Do you like the game, yes or no?
Exploding Kittens is a fun game because there's a lot of exploding kittens and a lot of see in the future.
Now, Dan, it was the first time you had played the game, but probably why does the first time make it a little bit special? What was the one thing about it that made it good for you?
That I never knew how to play it and it was new.
And?
Yay! And I won.
And you won, all right. Grover, now you have played before. When have you played Exploding Kittens?
Once.
Do you own it?
No.
Do you like it, yes or no?
Yes.
Give me 2 reasons why you like it.
Because there are explosions and get really jittery.
You get really jittery because things are exploding. What is your favorite board game?
Risk.
Risk. Classic. Grover.
Forbidden Desert.
Forbidden Desert. I know it well. All right. Thank you. All right. We're here playing Code Names.
So there are 2 teams, and you have a card in front of you that tells you which cards are yours, and you have 25 cards in front of you that have words on them, and if you're the spy master, you have to say one of your cards, one of the words that relates with your card, and the person on your team will have to guess.
You all just played, 2 rounds of Code Names? All right. Alex, can you give me an example of a successful word flip? Like which one of the ones that you used that they got?
Okay, so I said, well, the card was heart, and I said organ, and Shira guessed heart because organ, well, the heart is an organ in the body.
And a muscle.
And a muscle, all those things. What was the most frustrating one that the person didn't get the right answer? And you're like, how are you not getting this?
I think it was when I said deck, as in a deck of cards, and Amelia guessed the assassin, which was a pool, as in like a pool deck. Yeah.
Like the lifeguard says, hey, don't run on the pool deck. All right, any final words about code names?
It was really a good game. I would definitely recommend that to other people.
It's called Cone Names.
All right, Shira being very literal. All right, thank you, Radio 321. That was their review of code names.
Today Larry's Pop Pod presents
The Tallest of Tales. I'm Maggie.
and I'm Shira, and we will be your host. Our first story is called
The Three Cyborg Turtles.
About three cyborg turtles trying to pass an evil platypus.
Adapted from The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Sebastian, Dan, Grover, and Tirza.
At a time, there were three cyborg turtles all named Jeff who wanted to get to their batteries, but there was a bridge across a hot water-filled chasm guarded by an evil platypus from the future. The smallest turtle crossed the bridge. The platypus said, "I'ma drain your energy," but the turtle said,
Get my sis, she has more energy than me.
so the platypus said, "Okay," and he got charged. When the middle Jeff came along, the platypus said, "Let me drain you." But the Jeff said,
Wait for my older brother.
so the platypus said, "Okay." When the oldest Jeff came, he said, "Get out of here," and he pushed him into the hot water. And they lived happily ever after.
Our next story is called
Where the Wild Things Are.
About a boy who misbehaves and learns a lesson. Partially adapted by Alex, Hannah, and Amelia. One night, Max wore his wolf suit and made trouble of one kind and another. His mother called him,
Wild thing.
and he said,
"I'll eat you up."
so he was sent to bed without supper. A jungle started to grow in his room and grew and grew. So he got in his own private boat and sailed for a day, a month, and a year. Then he came to the place where the wild things are. They bared their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and gnashed their terrible claws. Then Max stared at the wild things, not blinking. They crowned him king of the wild thing, and they partied all night. After the party, he said,
"Now go to bed without supper."
so the wild things did. He became hungry and smelled food from his house. So he got in his private boat and sailed back a year, a month, and a day to find a delicious supper waiting for him in his room. It was still hot.
That's the end of the stories.
We hoped you liked them.
What did you like?
And what did you dislike?
The end.